the only female amongst all these guys in the story anyway. I know Jemima's not here, but
holding the fort.
I was holding the fort.
It's lovely. That's beautiful.
You know, one of the things that I really liked about my guy was that, you know, in this crazy, dumbfounding, abnormal world, he's one of the guys at the back of the group who's kind of coming through with a furrowed brow, completely unable to digest any of this. But it comes through him and comes out the other end in a kind of a sardonic, comedic, witty kind of way, because that's almost like his, you know, that's like his armor. And so there was a lot of fun to play it, because these guys all had kind of, you know, these guys were very much warriors in the film, and it was very emasculating for me cowering at the back of the group with my shirt off. But
me carrying you in my heels. Leave her to the girl, it's fine.
I was like, yeah, could somebody grab Robert? He's falling over again. Yeah.
Yeah, we did pass you around a lot. There was a lot of like
you handed me over. Yeah. You handed him over in the stairwell.
In
and
ADR,
like,
just me going, just take Simon.
I did blush. I just saw the film. I did blush at that scene, because you could just see me being passed around, and it's clearly for continuity reasons. So.
Exactly. Yeah. We're just trying to remember who had you last.
What arm was up? What arm
weird,
was down?
Not like that.
Damsel in distress.
Yeah.
Passed around like a rag doll. Yeah.
You know, with you to the camera test, however many years ago that was, like 2.5 years ago, whatever it was. Which I do.
Ago? That was what, 2.5 years ago, something like that. Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
It's amazing. I completely forget how long you guys have been attached to the project, you know, and how long you've
stuck with it.
Like a British chubby kid.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Take
want to
that,
make him accessible to the middle class market.
I might just say, as regards hard graft, these guys had to come in at like 5 o'clock in the morning and get their runes on. I breezed in about an hour and a half after that, went for a quick snooze, and then put on a t-shirt and a hoodie, and then went into work. I must say the hard graft doesn't apply to all of us, you know, and also I managed to...
You paid your dues, though. I mean, you know, you were passed around.
You were passed around. You had all the injuries and all the sweat. That took forever.
Exactly, yeah, I kept passing out, you know, from breathing too hard and stuff. But I even missed out on the fight training and stuff. You guys did, like 2.5 weeks
of which at some points I was extremely jealous that you just got to breeze home and we were in there with knives and weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hard work.
In retrospect, I've had a little bit more conversations with people about, you know, not that people, the specific role of Alec was a little tricky because most of the audience who've read the books know that he's gay. And there's always that sort of pretext of people. It really doesn't make a difference to me. It's just sort of part of who he is. But in retrospect now, I've sort of like here, and we went to WonderCon, and there's this connection, I feel like, the audience, whether they're gay or straight, have with Alec for whatever reason, because he's a little... he's figuring out who he is, which I think a lot of the people who read the books, you know, from 12 to 16, that's kind of the way you feel all the time. And so there was this great moment where I sort of realized, you know, how cool would it be for some film with a gay character in it to sort of see this, and hopefully I've created, you know, like a strong...
What are you saying about Toledo, Ohio?
Nothing. But, you know, like to have an example of a good, strong gay character, and it was something that I hadn't really thought about while we were doing it, but all the cliche of what people would expect from that, I was happy we didn't really feed into that, and that it was more about creating Alec rather than some version of what people would expect from him. So that was especially now, I'm happy that I was able to play the role.
I am the proud one single girl in the floor square.
The love cube.
The love cube.
I like that.
If anything, look, it's the love cube right there. Got the official silver love cube all put in.
Yeah, look at you getting your shoes with your red soles out, the pair of you.
Hey.
Graceful behavior.
Say we just live and let love. Let's all just jump into the love cube.
You casual in your flip-flops, free love.
Been attached for quite a while before you and I came along. But I felt like when we all sort of got together, there's this great thing that happens when you all sort of feel like you want the same thing. Nobody's... Right, well, besides that. Like, can I take this damn tattoo off my neck, please? But no, I mean, I really felt like we were all Harold included, you know, it was about making a movie and making a great film. And if it Lily's part or my part or Jamie's or anyone's part, I felt like there was never this sort of reticence to sort of get what's yours or like nobody and do it the right way.
Yeah,
and I think that makes it easier to come back also, because I don't think anyone's trying to screw anyone out of the success or the, you know, it all feels very inclusive.
That's what you say now. You wait.
Exactly.
You
You
wait
wait
till
till
the
all
film
those
comes
fans.
out. Yeah, exactly.
Jamie's on the phone with his agent right now. He's like, his trailer's how big?
Wait till someone goes on the front of the cereal box.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
What is
Your
that
action
about?
figure had way more money.
Tall. Why is his action figure just as tall as mine? What's going
His
on?
is life size. Mine's the size of a Barbie.
Seriously.
Not cool.
That will happen.
Yeah. It will.
God, if it does,
It will eat us all.
But as of right now, we all love each other.
Yeah, as of now.
It immediately leaps to
It
mind.
leaps
I
to
think.
mind, yeah.
Brought, let's say, a
Intensely.
voracious intensity to set and to the whole film. You know,
Yeah.
I think an unpredictability. You know, he brought. I think he brought quite a savagery to the part. You know, and I'm just, you know, I've got fresh eyes. I've just seen the film, and it's very memorable. You know, it's incredibly intense, incredibly dark, and it goes with, I think, the tone of the film, the mood. And he, you know, because his character is very much a game changer. He comes in, and yeah, he brought something incredibly intense to the role. I mean, I had very, very little to do with him, you know, so I could, you know, I wasn't there in the process, so I just saw his performance relatively fresh, you know.
Yeah.
He terrified me.
Like, for me, and I think for you as well, it's sort of like when you work with somebody of that intensity, it sort of ups your game a
Raises
bit.
the bar.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's a sort of side to me that I saw performance-wise when I watched it back that he brought it out, and I guess you feel the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he the second he walked on set, he's like one of those people that down, and the second he walked on, it's like,
And it was absolutely intense, you know, having just seen it. That intensity shifted up a gear, you know, when he came in, because he he makes some revelations in the film, and you know, absolutely, their earth, these characters' earth has to shake, you know, and you have to see it, and it's absolutely all there, you know, it really is.
And for you as well, Lily, I remembered we the three of us were pretty adamant. So, yeah.
come about, everyone.
Thanks very much. About things that we wanted tying up, things that we didn't want left open necessary. Yeah, the support.
Yeah, she's I think she cares hugely about, you know, everything that comes from her work. So she was collaborating on the script as well, you know, and I think her showing up was very much showing how much she cared, you know, about the film, and because the film, I suppose, comes from, you know, first and foremost, her heart and soul, because her heart and soul was the book, you know. So it was nice. It was lovely to have her.
It was also very nice, I think, for her at the beginning when we remember we had dinner.
Oh God, that first night.
Then again, I missed out on that. I wasn't
did.
around for that.
We didn't invite you. But no, I always got the sense that she was very happy with who the people were who were embodying the people that that were all very similar to the people we're playing.
It's so hard as well. I was thinking about this earlier about, you know, creating an adaptation, a filmic adaptation of a book, because you know, with a book, you sit down and you pour so much of yourself into the book, and the book encourages you to create the world, whereas the film presents the world to you and gives it to you, and there it is, you know. So, with an adaptation, I think by definition, it's impossible to please 100% of people. But I think what's interesting about this adaptation is that not only are we very faithful to the characters, and we make the characters, I think, very, very strong. It's also Harold's vision, you know. It's very much uniquely Harold's vision, and that's what's very interesting. It's not like a chapter by chapter adaptation, you know. Now this happens, now that happens. It's very much, I think it's very much standalone piece.
I thought it was interesting also with Cassandra, something completely like trivial, but for me, a part of my character is that I had red hair, and there were so many comments. The red wasn't the right tone. What's wrong with her? She's supposed to be vibrant. It's brunette. I was like, enjoy the experience, enjoy the process. It doesn't matter what color hair you have. It's a tone of red. Great. You know, it's like, don't get so caught up in all the specific nagging. But again, I
could
just
probably be pretty Angry as well.
I'd be so angry that I wasn't a fiery redhead.
You'd
I
be a
would
huge frizzy ginger.
Yes,
Great
exactly.
big afro ginger.
Why was she
Carrot
not?
top.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe that I was going for.
She's one of the most engaging as well. She engages with her
She
her
was
fans.
tweeting from dinner.
So, yeah.
I remember and saying, "Look how many followers in the last 10 seconds I got," and you're like, "Oh my God, this is crazy."
She kept taking pictures of my hands as well.
Oh, yeah.
She took pictures of your hands.
She's got hand fetish, that's what it really
She's
is.
got a hand fetish. You heard it here first. Cassandra Clare. But she did, yeah, she's incredibly engaging with her fans, you know, in fairness. She gives so much back to them, you know.
She does.
She's an avid social networker.
She is.
There's only one way to answer that.
Yeah. I've got to go. I think that's my agent calling.
Oh my God.
I get, are you dating Jamie Campbell Bower a lot? Quite a bit of that.
Oh my God.
One way to answer that too.
Are you and Jamie parabatai?
Parabati, yeah.
Or are you really in love? I get that a lot. Because
both.
we have had sort of a tumultuous love affair, Jamie and I.
What's parabatai?
It's a connection.
Brothers
It's
in
like
arms.
Brotherly, yeah,
Brothers in
brotherly
arms.
love.
Oh yeah, nice.
Fight.
Bromance, the mythological bromance.
the shadow hunted word for bromance.
Romance.
They have their own lingo and everything.
I
It's
think
so
we're gonna
cool.
do a shoot-off sequel of just
I think it's from
linked arm in arm with just
Skipping.
Jamie and I running around, battling.
frolicking.
You could be like Kerouac and Cassidy on the road, you know?
Yeah.
Just heading west.
Me, you.
I love it in a station wagon.
Yeah, it's just not gonna
Why
be.
not?
This is. If anyone's watching this, I'm so sorry. I'm working on this project with all you guys, and like, that will always be mine, and that will always be with me. That no one can take that away from it, whether you like the movie or not. So.
No, it's so.
That's so sweet. It's so lovely. It's
Follow
sweet.
that, Sheehan.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
man.
You know, like, I've just seen the film and I absolutely loved it. But at the same time, you know, I was involved in making it. So once you step into it, you surrender all objectivity. You know, there's absolutely no way of knowing how the world will react to it. You know, because you're inside it. You know, you can never really truly be back outside. But you know, I feel the expectation. I feel the anticipation building now. And it's given me butterflies in my stomach. It really is. But I'm nervously excited.
Yeah.
You know, nervously excited. I think in my heart of hearts, it's going to have a really wonderful and big impact. You know, and I'm just looking forward to the day when it hits.
Yeah.
And I
Gorgeous.
well, besides that,
Delightful.
Well,
Wearing a tie.
today well dressed.
very well dressed, I must say.
But honestly, my reaction right now is I'm excited for Lily. That's
Yeah,
been my
absolutely.
What?
that's been my sort of overwhelming feeling the last couple of weeks. Is I saw the movie and it's it's her. This is her baby, and I think we all felt like we were here to to make this film with her and Jamie and Robert and everybody. But that's been the thing.
Agreed.
Love.
The cube of love.
We should share the cube of love.
Picture. Send it to Cassie.